Hello guys, Toon here back again. Well, we got a bit of an unboxing, which is a bit of a change for the channel. We've got the brand new Egret 2 Mini from Japan. We're going to unbox it all. I'm going to show you all the parts. I've got literally the entire collection. So I'm going to show you all the bits and bobs for it. And then I'm going to be doing a stream tonight. I'm going to stream it for quite a few hours and then I'll do a review tomorrow. So at least tonight then I'll get a really good go of it and a really good feel for the machine. So basically this is all the bits. This is the spinner stick, the arcade stick, the joypad and the actual Erget Mini unit itself. So let's start with the joypad. As you can see, it comes around all Japanese on the back, which you expect is a Japanese release in it. So let's see if we can open this up. If I can get it open, I don't want to break the box. Might be one of those ones that might be hard to get out of the box. Spin it. So go with the pad. Tell you what, stick the boxes out of the way. So guys, that's the actual joypad itself. 6 buttons on the front. I think that's credit, start and menu, I believe. D-pad, I don't know, I'll have to try it out. The D-pad doesn't feel great, but I haven't tried it, so we need to try it. It's got nice little grips on the back as well. It feels comfortable, mind. It feels a nice, comfortable pad to hold. Similar, well, I don't know, similar sort of to the Astro City Mini pad. So I can dig that out quickly a second. The Astro City Mini pad is like that. This does have a really nice D-pad on it. Same sort of thing. It's got the little grips. I'll check that back. Yeah, so it's quite a thick pad, but it does look pretty decent. So that's the pad. This might be the interesting one, is the actual spinner itself, because this one's got a roller ball and a spinner on it, so this should be interesting to play. And it comes with 10 games. I don't know whether you could see the games that are on the back it comes with. So let's open this one up. So I'm going to give this a really good go tonight. I'm going to end up streaming it probably for about 5 or 6 hours. So there's the comes with an SD card which goes in the side of the machine with the games on. So I'll put that there. Nicely packed. I'll chuck everything off to the side. It hasn't got a... That's the actual stick. This is the spinner, which does actually feel really nice. And the actual... So you got the ball, sorry. It does feel nice. And the spinner itself, I don't know if you can hear it. It does have some... It feels like it's got ball bearings in it, so it's got a bit of a weight to it. Actually, it does feel very nice indeed. You got arcade buttons each side, the same sort of buttons for your menus and that. It's about that thick. It's going with my thumb. Got Tato on the back. It's not heavy. It feels quite light actually, to be honest. But that does feel good. And that doesn't keep going either. It does have some sort of resistance to it. So this should be interesting to play Arkanoid and Civilian and Camel Try and a few of the other games on there. So that's a nice piece of kit as well. So we pop that with it. Now this does have a sorry guys. This does have quite a bit of weight to it. This feels heavy. This is the arcade stick. Same thing with your Egret Mini styling. And there's a machine on the back. So let's get this one open if we can. Yeah. Sometimes these are a nightmare to open, and you don't want to force them open. You don't want to rip them or anything, like I did with the Astro City Mini Buddy joypad box, which I couldn't really open. So let's do the old trick. So I say I have this is not my unit. I borrowed it basically, but we have tried this. Probably packed it all back up in here, so you can see what it comes with all the instructions in the bottom. I don't know, the plastic it comes with feels really nice and soft, which is quite odd. So There's the actual stick. You hear the clickiness. Comes with your sorry guys again. Comes to your buttons. Same sort of select buttons on top. This has got a bit of weight to it. It does feel heavy, to be honest. It's small. It's not massive, as you can see with the size of the hands, but it's small. Underneath you've got a little button here which you push in and turn, and it changes the joystick from 8-way to 4-way, which is quite an interesting feature. I've never seen that on a stick before, so that might be interesting to try out later. Made in China, says on the bottom. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It is a little bit small to put on your lap and use, but on a flat surface, this should work quite well. I am going to use this all tonight while I'm streaming it as well. So that's the joystick itself, which does feel weighty. There must be a big metal sort of plate or something on the inside. So that's the joystick. So if I move these out of the way a second, and then get to the main unit itself. So there you go. That's the actual box. There's the different controller options. There's the machine on the back. And there's the list of games it comes with. Going by the controllers as well, as I just move that. Going by the controllers as well. The Astro City Mini controllers apparently work on this. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently they do work. So it says in it, thank you, which is quite nice. So we'll open this up. So the first thing you get out of the box is your sticker set. So there's some clear stickers. They're quite nicely made stickers, to be honest, on the inside there. Not quite sure how this opens yet. I'm assuming, does it all come out? Ah, you are. That's the easiest way of doing it. Get it all out in one go. Let's say there's the cables that comes with. It does come with a pretty decent length HDMI cable and a USB-C cable for charging. Now I've got a massive mess here in the corner. So there's the box that came in. Ah, right, so okay, that goes on the top. I'm running out of room for the stuff now. I'll put it over there so you can see a little bit better. We're going to have an avalanche of boxes and parts now. So in here is the marquee. It doesn't come with any stickers for the marquee, but I'm assuming maybe the stickers in the in that pack are meant for the marquee, I expect. So that's the little marquee it comes with. So we've just got I don't know whether there's a slot. Yeah, there is a slot in the middle to put artwork. So I don't know whether you could put like the Tato logo. No, it's not going to fit. Yeah, it's weird. There is a slot, so I don't know whether you can go to a website maybe and make artwork for it. I don't know. No idea. So, but that needs looking into. So anyway, that's the marquee. And then, if I can... I tell you, bizarre as it is, this plastic does feel very nice. And there's the unit itself. It's quite heavy. It's heavier than the Astro City Mini. It's got... I don't know if you can hear it now. Oh, that's been switched into 4-way, I think, by the look of it. Oh, no, it's back, we're good. So you got 8-way, and then underneath, same thing, twist and turn, and it goes to 4-way, which is rather nice. Buttons feel very similar to the Astro City Mini buttons. You can see the Egret 2 styling. If I go to the side, I say this is a surprisingly heavy unit when holding it. There's the back. On the back then, you've got 2 USBs for your joypads, HDMI, phone socket, USB-C charger and on and off. The same with the stylings on the side. And then, this is going to be the interesting one to show you. Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer, just to show you how this actually works. The screen itself, you push it in, and then it twists, and then you push it in again. And then that changes it to vertical. So you can have horizontal games and vertical games. So I reckon a lot of the price of this unit actually is that mechanism. It's quite clever. I don't know whether, if I pop it back out, I don't know whether, no, you probably can't see inside it. But it does, you can feel it. There must be a lot of things turning and switching on. And once this turns, you can push it back in and turn it back on. That's very clever, that is, for I've never seen any sort of, these sort of little mini machines have that. I suppose that's the thing with this. So yeah, turn it on, clip it back in. And if I can get this USB cable sorted, let's see if I can turn it on. Let's see if this cable's long enough for me to actually turn it on. Right, guys, we're back. We got it all powered up, ready to go. And I've plugged the joypad in as well to give it a try. So let's turn the machine on. One thing I have noticed, if I plug it in my PC or something like that, it'll play for a while and then it'll cut off. So I don't think it's quite got enough power to run it. So it must take, whatever chipset you're using, it must take a little bit more power. So you're probably going to need a phone charger or something. So I've plugged it in a phone charger type. Well, it's a USB hub, it is, powered one. So that should do the job. So if I show you the screen a little bit close. The screen seems quite nice. It's quite bright. I don't know whether you can change the brightness. Let's have a look if we've got a menu. Oh, that's release share, so you can change. Ah, yeah, you can change the brightness. Okay. It does seem quite bright. Anyway, so you can change the brightness of it and go through the games. So I'm going to put it right here so you can see it. And we're gonna test out and see what the lag is like on it. Kuruku Tiger, that should be quite interesting. Kuruku Tiger. So I was a little bit worried about the lag on this after seeing the December sort of Tokyo sort of show thing they had going on the street where they were showing these off. I was a little bit concerned. So I need to give the unit a really good try to see what the input lag is like. It's going to have some input lag because it's running an emulator. The Astro City Mini is pretty good. I think it's about three frames on that. And it feels fine to play, but I'm not sure whether this feels a little bit more, to be honest. But I need more time with the unit. So we're going to see if we can play this down. And I'm going to play it where you can see what I'm doing. Oops, wrong one. See what I'm doing. So hopefully when you play this back in YouTube in super slow motion, we can see if it looks bad or not. I love this game, it's really good. The joypad and everything seems really good. It seems to work really well. Right, so here we go then. Once it's up. Right, I'm not moving at all now. I know why we're not moving. I've got the joypad plugged in, so it's automatically starting player 2 on the actual arcade stick. Oh, sorry, this will be player 1, and this is player 2, so we'll try now. Right, we're in, so I don't know what that looked like on the video, but there's a D-pad. Let's try the joypad out. I wasn't too sure about the joypad at first because the D-pad doesn't pivot that much. And you've got auto try as well, cool. But to be honest, I'm doing the angles in the corners, no problems at all. So yeah, the D-pad's alright actually. It's just it does take a little bit more effort to move it. But yeah, that's perfectly fine actually, the D-pad. Okay, my fears are over. So we'll try the input lag again. We'll try fire in now. So let's go back. We'll try one more game. The Darius game that I seen is the one that looked pretty bad. But it don't seem that bad when you're actually playing on it, so that's a good thing. Go back to the menu. Let's find Darius. Elevator actions. I'll be definitely playing that tonight. Darius Gaiden, here we go. Yeah, I'm glad the joypad's decent. It feels nice, and the D-pad actually does work alright. It's just not a lot of pivot movement to it, that's all. But it works perfectly fine, so. Right, here we go. So hopefully you can clearly see that and see what it's like. And I'm going to fire now as well. And get killed. I have noticed the sound does cut out a little bit when you use the bomb in places on this game. So I do like this game a lot as well. When you're actually playing there on the unit, it doesn't actually seem that bad. It seems alright actually. I say there obviously is some lags. It's an emulator, you know. So you're gonna have a certain amount of frames anyway. But we'll give the TV out a good test later on. Awkward as hell playing with this mode. So let's try the pad. So I'm using the pad now. Yeah, the pad feels fine. That's quite cool as a play move. The screen is nice and big on the unit as well to see. So what we'll do is the one more feature that people are going to be looking at is changing it to vertical. So let's find a vertical game. So let's go back to Tatsujin. So basically, you can play Tatsujin as is. So you can play Tatsujin like this in horizontal mode. Or you can pause it, click in, spin, click in, and I'll change it to Tabby. That's pretty good. That's quite funky. That does make a huge difference to the size of the screen. It's cool you can do it on the fly as well. It doesn't feel too bad on the joypad. So, can I join in 2-player? No, you can't. So let's try one more game in vertical, and then we'll call this unboxing done. And then we'll do a stream tonight, and I'll stream it for quite a few hours. And then tomorrow, I'll do like an overall review of what I think of the machines. Let's find something else that does in vertical. I should try the spinner game. Actually, we'll try a spinner game for the last game we try. Right, what you've got to do, you have got to turn the unit off when you put the card in. Otherwise it throws a wobbly if you don't. So, in the side there you put the SD card. Also one of these clicky ones as well. Or is it one of these clicky ones? Which way does it go? Ooh, that is quite hard to get in there. Right, okay. You're definitely got to get some nails to get in there. You've really got to push it in to get it to click in. Interesting. I say once you put it in there, you're not going to take it out anyway. So if I remove the joypad, and then we'll put the spinner in. I was playing on the spinner last night because it's like you don't really have spinners and bloody balls. It's like learning to play with a new controller. So we got this in. What you spin that down, and that's So the actual trackball itself selects everything. So we have a go on Arcanoid, which I've realised is solid. So that's that button. And we'll start it. And then basically use this. This is plastic, the top, but the feel of it feels very nice. So, right, this is this is hard. It's really weird to get used to how fast you can actually move this spinner. You can move it pretty fast. You can flick it. We couldn't do the first level on it when we tried last night. It was quite funny. You want to be like slow and sort of move into it, but I think sometimes you've got to flick it. I used to see this game in the arcade and play it, and I remember it being really difficult. See, I moved slow then. See, still again, I can't do the first level. You know, I'll flick it fast now and see what happens. So basically, you can move it slow. You can basically flick it. I think getting used to flicking the spinner and moving fast on it is the way to get good at it. But yeah, this game's really hard. So yeah, the spinner works really nice. And if I go back, I'll put Civilian on there and I'll show you the one last game. Trackball. So how do I go across? Right, okay, use the trackball then. Right, where is Civilian? Here it is. Right, Civilian is a game I've only really played on MIM, and it does use a spinner in the arcade. So, not spinner, a trackball. This is going to take some getting used to play it. So basically, I've got to use that to control the dragon where he goes and where he moves. So basically, when you spin it, I find if you spin it a little bit softer and doing it fast, interesting to actually be able to properly play this game. Yeah. So I mean, it's a little bit. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm not used to playing on spinners and stuff. Good. So yeah, so that's the Egret Mini 2. That's the unboxing and showing you actually playing. So look out later, guys, for my stream. I'm going to be streaming it for quite a while, and then I'll do like an overall what I think of it tomorrow. So cheers for that, guys, and join in later. Ta-da!